Since your creation in 1948, the Confederation of Reserve Officers has never been stronger, and I've done a little studying about you as I first met your leadership several months ago in my office and as I came to speak today. Not only do you do NATO forces great benefit from the skills and experience that you all bring from your civilian roles, but you also take back to your military experience, to your civilian employment in industry, business, and other working environments. This sharing of these experiences can only serve to enrich both communities and strengthen the bond between these communities. Many business leaders and employers have expressed to me how valuable they find the competencies and experiences that their staff receive from their service in the Reserve. Our constant involvement in operations over the last 20 years has tested national commitment, both in terms of public support, but particularly in terms of our defense forces. However, the one good thing that has come out of this ongoing commitment is a stronger relationship, and I would add reliance, on our regular, but mainly on our reserve forces. Many of our allied nations are making fundamental changes to the structure and role of their defense forces. Reserve forces are becoming more than just a contingency force. They will now play a key role, if not the key role, in the mechanism for crisis management in the future. Training. Training is the backbone to achieving the required levels of readiness that we must ensure such that all lines of development are coordinated in order to remain ready as we downsize our operation in Afghanistan. I'm very impressed by your recent events aimed at developing readiness, interoperability, and adaptability across the many member nations here today. To highlight a few activities that I'm particularly encouraged by, the CIOR military competition that took place in the Czech Republic last year was not only a fun way to get together under a competitive banner, but it also tested the level of core military skills that are required to maintain these levels of readiness that we're talking about. The CIOR CIMIC exercise, CIMEX 13, last summer brought 38 participants from 11 different countries to consider a range of crisis management scenarios. This kind of training is essential. It is essential to broaden the skill set and to practice planning for more than just our more standard conflict scenarios. Your strong involvement in the Connected Forces Initiative is helping in areas of capability development, education, and in fact, our regular forces could learn from your e-learning program. And I am encouraged by the amount of use you are getting out of the NATO school at Oberammergau. In conclusion, I would just say that the CIOR is already intimately involved in all of these priorities. And in many cases, you are setting the benchmark standard to which the rest of NATO should strive. Above all, I would emphasize that what you can help me bring to the field is exceptional leadership at every level. That will take us through this period of strategic and operational adaptation, and that is why I'm extremely grateful to be here for this opportunity. And I look forward to taking your questions and answers in a few minutes. Thank you.